Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another week in GTA Online. This week you are in for a treat because, oh my, there's a lot of money to be earned. But before we get into that, I want to wish all my American viewers who are watching a happy 4th of July, feller. Don't go shoot some guns, drink some liquor, and don't drink and drive or I'll smash your fucking face in, man. Anyways, all that cringe aside, it is a fantastic week in GTA Online because there is double cash on the missile base adversary modes. Like, I know you're all thinking, oh my god, I am so excited. But jokes aside though, it actually is a really good week this week because there's triple cash in the Smuggler's Run cell missions, double cash in bunker sales, double cash in special cargo sales, and double cash also in biker sales. Now you might already be shitting your pants now, and you rightfully so, because you're gonna be making a crap ton of money this week. But even on top of that, there's also double cash in RP on client jobs as well for those out there who don't actually own any businesses. So you might be thinking like, ah crap, what do I gotta do? Well, luckily for you, your friendly neighborhood GTA addict is here to help you out with that. So, starting off, if you are someone that owns all the businesses, obviously the first thing you want to do is to log on to GTA Online and resupply all your businesses, that being all your biker businesses and also your bunker, but make sure to also buy supplies instead of sourcing them. This will save you a bunch of time, and especially with double cash going on, it is really worth it. And once you have those running in the background, you do own a special cargo warehouse, then it's highly recommended you to start filling those up, especially if you have a terabyte. If you own a terabyte, you're able to start missions from your terabyte, making it extremely easy to get your source missions done as quick as possible, especially if you have a second large warehouse. Now, if you don't already own a second large warehouse, it might be worth investing into one, especially because there's 40% of them this week as well. This way, in about 8 to 10 hours, if you take your time, it will definitely be drastically less if you know what you're doing. You will be able to walk away with a total of $8.4 million, and that's even without the high demand cash bonus if you were to sell in a populated lobby. Now, if you were to sell in a populated lobby, this could go all the way upwards of $10 million, but obviously this also comes with a bunch of risks. So it's up to you if you want to take that risk, and let's be honest about this, 8.4 million isn't that bad of a payday after all. However, do keep in mind that crates do take a little bit of time to fill up and all this stuff, but especially if you have two large warehouses, it is very much worth it to start rolling up them sleeves and go grind a bit. Obviously, if you have your businesses running in the background and you go grocery shopping or whatever, it's a really good idea to just leave your PS4 or whatever platform you're on and just simply go out and do stuff. I mean, about every 2 hours you have to resupply again, so maybe even go as far as to set a timer or whatever, because I mean, I know I'm sounding ridiculous and like a broken record here, but this week is so good of making money, and I highly encourage everyone to dust off that old GTA Online account and get to work. But of course, if you're someone that doesn't have any businesses and you're kind of scratching the back of your head like, this sounds all great and all, but what do I gotta do? Well, very simple actually. Client jobs are an excellent way of making some money. If you don't have any businesses or don't have any money for them, I'm sure a friend of yours does have a terabyte and he will be able to help you launch those missions. Having said that though, that if you are someone who has 3 million laying around, it might definitely be worth it to invest into a CEO office, a special cargo warehouse, and in upgrading the vehicles. This will run you a total of $3 million, with all the discounts included, of course, and with the sale you'll be able to make about $600,000 worth of profit, because you also have to buy the crates before you actually are able to source them, which is $80,000 per 3 crates. Always go for the 3 crates option, by the way. Typically 95% of the time you're getting one vehicle which contains all the 3 crates, and if it happens to be that you get 3 crates, you can decide to take the time loss or just simply destroy the 2 crates. I mean, with the amount of money you're going to be making, in a way it's kind of worth it as a solo player, in my opinion. For sale missions, by the way, it's also very solo friendly. 2 out of the 3 options for the sale mission is actually a 1 vehicle sale, and if you do happen to get the 3 vehicle sale, it's a relatively quick car, which is the Brigade. Obviously, as a solo player, it would probably be a lot smarter to try and sell in like a solo lobby, because if you get the 3 Brigades, you're gonna probably have a little bit of trouble trying to get there in time, especially if you have people chasing you down. In terms of discounts this week, there's 40% of everything that I'm about to mention, which is the Armored Boxville, the Blazer Aqua, the Phantom Wedge, the Ram Buggy, the Rocket Voltec, the Ruiner 2000, Technical Aqua, the Wastelander, the Chula, the Blimp, the Festival Bus, the Scramjet, the Schlagen GT, the Patriot, the MOC, the Adventure, the Terabyte, yachts, facilities, hangars, executive offices, special cargo warehouses, bunkers, biker clubhouses, biker businesses, nightclubs and renovations, and nightclub garages. Now you might be thinking, what? Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of things on sale, but let me make it easy for you. The vehicles, just leave them for what they are. Now, if you're someone that doesn't have any businesses and is wanting to roll up their sleeves and get to business, it is really a good idea to purchase a special cargo warehouse and a bunker and just simply upgrade those. The reason I'm saying that is because with the special cargo warehouse, you'll be able to make your money back after one sale, and with the bunker, it should be about one sale, maybe a little bit more, until you make that back as well, which is in both cases roughly the same amount of time. Especially with bunker, it's great because if you do a sale during double cash, you'll be able to walk away with 2.1 million, which is only, for example, 900,000 shy of what you have invested into the special cargo warehouse. If you're someone that only owns one special cargo warehouse at this current time, it would be worth, in my opinion, to invest into a second large warehouse, because at the end of the line, it's much more profitable and you're going to be making a lot more money a lot quicker as well. If you're someone that is a little bit short on money, it might be worth to invest into a medium warehouse instead, because you'll be able to make your money back a little bit quicker, and it also is a lot less costly as well. In terms of biker businesses, if you really want to get one, the cocaine one in Alamo Sea is your best option. But again, if you're going to spend a lot of money, keep in mind that you're going to be able to make at most about $840,000 for a cocaine sale. I personally feel that if you have to make a decision between all these options, the bunker and the cargo warehouses are your two strongest options. The reason being is because even outside of the double cash NRP events, these two are two very solid things to go for if you want to make some money. Of course, special cargo warehouses can be a little bit tedious with the crates. However, it's 1.5 million if you don't include the cost of the crates, so it's still very profitable and you should be able to make your money you have invested in your warehouses back very quickly. And one last thing that I mentioned, I know I mentioned a Terabyte and it being a great tool and everything, but you do need to own a nightclub for that, which I personally feel is something that is not really worth it into. I'm really considering everyone that doesn't really have an awful lot of cash, and you have to be very careful leading up to the next coming weeks in GTA Online, because this event is only going to last 1 week, and I highly doubt that we're going to get anything like this very shortly as well. So again, special cargo warehouse and a bunker are the two things you should probably go for. But aside from that, there's of course also the premium races this week, which today on July 4th is Route 68 Locked to Muscle cars. Now obviously the best one to use for this one would be the Pisswasser Dominator because it has the higher top speed. And then on June 5th until June 8th you'll be able to play Wee Wang Park, which is Locked to Sports. Personally, I'd say either use the Pariah or the Comet SR for this one. And then on July 9th until July 10th, we'll be playing Congestion Charge Locked to Supers. Now, personally, you can make a decision here between the Devesti 8 and the Wagner. My personal preference kind of goes out to the Wagner, to be honest, especially because there are some corners in there, and especially if you are using Slipstream, if you're battling with someone for first place. It is definitely the best one out of the two in terms of the traction that it has. Especially the downforce can be very handy during certain corners. And that brings us to the end of this event week guide. I hope you found it useful. If you did, make sure to leave it a like, subscribe for more. Good luck out there this week, and I'll see you all later.